Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Athletics. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boo. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go. And on the hill, JT Ginn. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
All right, ready to go here. Now it's the second baseman, Daniel Schneemann. Yeah, that's fouled off. And a foul ball. And that one moves his feet. Line drive. Caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Bunting for a hit. Arise. Zips it to first. Got him as he tried to bunt his way aboard. Here's Jose Ramirez. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all.
Now a blast to left center. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. He circles the bases. It's 2-0. 2 outs, nobody on. Bo Naylor at the plate now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two outs, base is empty. That one fouled off. Way inside, and that hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. And here's the first baseman, Jhonkensy Noel.
He's struggled to make contact lately. Almost 2 strikeouts per game over his last 10.
Off the plate inside, and that's ball 1. Noel launched a homer in his most recent game. Naylor off of first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. And we're back. And today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure. He's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight. They start to aim the baseball. But for some reason, he gets looser. The ball comes out of his hand with more life. And he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Got him swinging.
Batting second.
Here's Miguel Andujar with 3 hits so far in the series, and he's knocked in 3 runs as well. Right through there for a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Fastball for a strike. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Brennan on his way over. And there's 2 away. Luis Ariz stands in. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Pitch in the dirt, ball 1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Into center and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. I could watch base hits like that all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now here is Tyler Soderstrom. Brennan under it. He makes the grab, and that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second. Right now here's Nolan Jones. Again, back to work. Ball 1, no strikes. And there's a strike. Swinging a foul straight back. That one missed. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Puts it away for the out. Stepping up for the Guardians, Will Brennan. Fouled off left side. Here comes the 0-1. And that one fouled off. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gabriel Arias. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And it stays fair. Throw back in, holds him at first, so just a single.
Now batting, second
so the
baseman,
lineup flips
Daniel
over.
Schneemann.
And up next for Cleveland, Daniel Schneemann. He's 0 for 1. Clips the outside corner, 0-1. 2 outs. Off the mark there, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
A couple of singles back-to-back. Pitch was on the outside. Didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
And now Stephen Kwan. And that is out of play. First and second, 2 down. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. On the ground. And the inning is over. Bottom of the inning at the plate. Lawrence Butler.
Left fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Fouled off. He was late. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball 1. On the ground to third, and that's a fair ball.
Everything came together for him. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And now it's going to be Shea Langoliers in there for a strike at the top of the zone. That one close, ruled the ball. And the count is 1-1. Liner caught it second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Nick Kurtz in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
1 ball, no strike.
Inside, just missed. That's towards center. Brennan under it. 2 away now. This is J.J. Bleday.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Runner on the go. Next offering is fouled back. Hit in the air, left field. Snags it on the run. That is the inning. And we're back. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Ramirez goes 5 feet 9 inches, 190 pounds, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. The wind and the pitch.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Next
Ball.
one misses, and a count 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So in now for Cleveland, Kyle Manzardo.
Now batting.
He's already homered here in this one.
Kyle Manzardo.
There's the strike.
0-1.
That one outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. One down, base is empty. Outside low, now 2-2. On the ground, right side, Urias. Throws to first.
He's out.
2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty.
Up
And
next
next
for
is the
Cleveland,
Guardians catcher, Bo Naylor. That one ripped. That's back. And out of here. He made him pay for that one. His 16th homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 3-0. So 2 away with nobody on. And now the first baseman, John Kenzie Noel. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Squeezes it, and that is that. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the second baseman, Luis Urias. Just missed.
How about this one, Boog? In 2023, Urias hit grand slams for Boston in back-to-back plate appearances. They happened on different days, but he still became the first Red Sox player to do it since Jimmy Fox in 1940.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Next pitch is downstairs. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, shortstop.
Now it's going to be Jacob Wilson. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Clips the corner, 0-1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Swing and a ground ball. Schneemann. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Now batting.
So up next, Miguel Andujar.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Hot shot to third. Fires across the diamond. The A's go quietly. On to the fourth. Stepping up for the Guardians.
Right
Nolan Jones. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Butler makes the grab, and there's one away. And up next for Cleveland, Will Brennan. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Check swing, called strike. That misses, and now it's even 1-1.
One ball, one strike.
Ground ball right side. Slinging it to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. So in now for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Ball 1 there. Lined into left center, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way, and as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Arias off of first with 2 away. And that one popped in the air, left field. Butler drops into the glove, and that is that. Bottom 4, down to third baseman, Luis Arias.
Third baseman, Luis Arias.
Fastball for a strike. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And now Tyler Soderstrom.
Tyler Soderstrom.
In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Kwan hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. A single his first time. That misses. Ball 1.
1-0. Ha!
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out to short. Gets it to first.
Got him.
And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. New inning getting started. And here is Stephen Kwan. Again, back to work. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
You know, these Guardians, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Butler puts it away. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Throws to second, but he's in there easily.
Now batting, designated hitter Kyle Manzardo.
So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, J.P. Sears.
Pretty tight
Number
game, so
38.
they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
1 out, runner at second. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo. Throw to second, safe.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Base hit center field. They're waving Ramirez home. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and it's 4-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Naylor up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside ball 1. Manzardo at first, 1 gone. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1-2.
Next
2-2.
pitch, not close, up high. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Now batting,
John
first
Kenzie
baseman,
Noel
John Kenzie
digs in for the
Noel.
Guardians. 0 for 2 in this one. That's in there. It's 0-1. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His 7th home run of the season. And they add on. It's 6-0. So 2 down, and now Nolan Jones. First pitch misses. Swing and a foul out of play. And a base hit right there. And that extends the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Brennan stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swings and misses. And the count 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
And down on strikes. That's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Shea Langoliers.
Shea Langoliers.
Foul ball there.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
That misses, and a count 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And there's a ball. And a ground ball to first. Noel steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting,
Nick Kurtz up next for the A's. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Ball 1 low.
Ball.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
That one's in there, and a count 1-1. Breaking ball misses down and away. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 3. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Full count.
Here's a high chopper, but it kicks foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. In the air to left center. Kwan sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. So digging in, J.J. Bleday. Fly to left his first time. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. That one not close. Now 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. And we're back. Top 6. And the batter will be the shortstop, Gabriel Arias. Arias, 25 years old, usually a second baseman, but today starting at shortstop. And the 1-0. That one out to right. Andujar makes the grab, 1 down. So the batting order turns over. Now it's the second baseman, Daniel Schneemann, 1 for 3. This one lifted in the air, left field. Butler pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. In the air, left field, and it falls. So Jose Ramirez now gets a chance with 2 gone.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. And that is that. bottom of the 6th.
Leading off
Here's the second
for the
baseman,
A's,
Luis
second
Urias.
baseman, Luis Urias.
Line to left. And foul ball. And the 0-1. Foul ball. That one misses. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses with that one. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes.
Now
5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Back to the top of the lineup, Jacob Wilson. Up next for the A's. Pop foul out of play off to the right. In the dirt, and it's 1-2. The Guardians up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground, right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now batting, right fielder.
Man at first, Miguel Andujar. Up next for the A's. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Wilson, the base runner at first with 1 out. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Kyle Manzardo.
Kyle Manzardo.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. On to first, and a quick out number 1. Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. He's already homered in this game. Fought off foul. Next offering is in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering down low and in the dirt. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. And here is Jhonkensy Noel. Just missed. So 2 balls and no strikes. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Bleday pulls that one down, and that is that. Set for the last half of the 7th, and now Luis Urias.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Man at first, nobody out. Next up for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom.
Tyler Soderstrom.
Check swing called strike. Strike one.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Next offering misses down and away. To short, could be two. Off balance speed, there's one. Relay to first, double play.
Now
So
batting,
2 down now,
left
and
fielder,
here is Lawrence Butler. 1 for 2. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right
Now
there. I
batting,
really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Langoliers stands in now, looks at that one inside. Butler leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
This to third. Ramirez handles, throws to first. That ends the inning. Ready to begin the eighth. So in now for Cleveland, Nolan Jones. Sears back to work. Fastball for a strike. And that's in there at the knees. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So up next, Will Brennan. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. In the air, center field. Lede under it, and he makes the catch. Out number 2. So man aboard. Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians. Misses off the plate. 1-0. Check swing called strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two outs. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Now pitching for
Back
Cleveland.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tim Herrin.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And now the DH,
Leading
Nick
off
Kurtz.
for the Athletics, designated hitter, number 77.
And first offering is fouled off. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. J.J. Bleday up next for the A's. Tap foul at the plate. And that skips in the dirt.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He's been swinging it really well lately. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Back-to-back singles. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Wilson in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Next one off the plate inside, and that's ball 3. That's through there for a strike. Slice down the right side.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Stays alive. Two on, 1 out. To third might be 2. Fired to second. On to first, double play, and that's the inning.
Now pitching for the
We're back.
A's.
It's the top of the 9th,
Number
and there's a new
39.
pitcher on the mound, Anthony Bender.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Leading off for Cleveland,
Stephen
left fielder,
Kwan.
Stephen Kwan.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. So up next, Jose Ramirez. Bender measures 6 feet 4 inches, 205 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. And first offering is fouled off.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Way inside, gets out of the way. In the dirt, no advance. Good job behind the dish.
Now batting, designated hitter Kyle
Next for the
Manzardo.
Guardians is the designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Kwan leads off first with 1 away. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. 1 at second. And it's a double play to end the inning. And we're back.
Leading
and now the
off
right
for
fielder,
the A's,
Miguel Andujar.
Right fielder, Miguel Andujar.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
No strike.
In the air, foul off first. One down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Luis Arise.
Arise stands in now and watches strike one. That misses the zone. And 1-1. And that's down and away. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
To the right side. 2 up, 2 down.
That's an out.
So they're down to their final out. Next up for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And that one upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Not close with that one, and it's 2-1. That's a little bit low.
3-1.
Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Guardians take this one in a blowout.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.